Creator Spotlight. We are here today with XeleX, who has made the Iron Maiden, which is one of our most interesting, intricate PvP maps right now. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, my name's XeleX. I was born in Kotlas, Russia, and I came to America when I was 2. I've been playing Rec Room for quite a while, and all in all, it's been a good ride so far.
Oh, that's
I
awesome.
find it to be one of the best free games on PSVR.
So let's talk a little bit about this map. What was your inspiration for this? Because a lot of the PvP maps we see are like really like big and spread out, and this one is like super condensed, tons of different levels. What was the inspiration behind that?
Well, like you said, a lot of them are spread out, so I really wanted to do the opposite, but also include everything that everybody liked that I saw in the other maps, and so I aimed to do that while making something condensed, but also big.
Oh, okay. Should we take a tour through it? Like, do you want to show us some of your like favorite parts
Sure.
of it and stuff?
So this was actually the very beginning of the map, this board that we're standing on right now.
Hmm.
As I constructed it, I put different blocks all around, and I just basically tried to find unique ways to connect them. Some of my favorite parts are over here, the secret area that I implemented. This
Oh,
was this was actually part of the planning. I had to work around this little shaft because I wanted to make sure I had a long corridor linking the front to the back.
right.
And I basically built a large part of the map around here and then included neat little spots for players. This is basically the focal point, the center stage, and the part that I'm most proud of. Knew that I wanted a large open kind of space, but I
Hmm.
didn't know exactly what it was going to look like. And that was how most of the map went. I just kind of created a shape, thought it looked unique, and then let my imagination run wild with what I could do with it.
Yeah, it's definitely a really interesting map. Like all the way all the different layers connect and stuff, and I would be down in the belly of the ship and listening to people passing overhead, going, "Oh, I gotta freeze so they don't hear me." So
I used to have the power weapon on that ball,
I
and you could actually only
remember,
access it from the roof.
I remember,
But
I remember trying to get up
but
there. Oh,
after time, everybody started to figure that out, and
yeah,
so I moved the power weapon, and the spot that I had set it is actually here. If I could show you,
sure.
that would be right up here.
Oh
But
man,
as people started to figure it out again,
yeah,
I had to move it for a third time.
yeah.
I forgot to show you the hot tub.
Oh, because every map needs a hot tub.
This has a fun story to it. Well, during the beta, I'd messaged my friend. I'm like, "What's your favorite color?" And I
Yeah,
said, "I'm gonna make a room for you." She's like, "Oh, it's pink," and I'm like, "Okay." So I made an arbitrary pink rug just as like a place marker,
yeah,
but I forgot about it, and I released the beta, and I came back like a week after it started to get popular,
yeah.
and everyone's like, "Get to the love rug," and I'm like, "What the heck's the love rug?" And then I went and I found out it was this pink rug everybody started to fight over, and it
Oh,
became a focal
jeez.
point.
So, what tips would you give to people just getting started creating rooms?
I would say just take the maker pen and definitely get used to it. Get a feel for how you like to create maps, and as you practice more and more, just like with anything, you're gonna discover how it functions best for you. For me, scaling or finding out like what works for me, and one thing that I utilize heavily is scaling, making things in small form and then scaling them up to create even more detailed forms than you could if you were working in large. That would be one tip I would highly recommend.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Zelix. I hope everyone
Of
enjoyed
course.
it. Make sure to like and subscribe for more great Rec Room content, and we will see you next week on Creator Spotlight.